Are you waking up every Monday morning thinking, is this it? If you're feeling stuck in a job, but you're not sure what you want to do instead, before you quit your job, just press pause because the thing that you're really needing might surprise you. In this video, I'll share the number one reason why people quit their job too early and still feel stuck. The small tweaks that you can make that will totally transform how you feel about work, and why you don't need to start from scratch to make a meaningful career change. So it's really tempting when you're unhappy in your job, it's really tempting to just think, right, I'm just going to quit and I'm going to find a new job. And what I find over and over again when I'm coaching my clients is that they've been in this loop of job hopping. So they quit their job only to find that they've landed somewhere that doesn't fit them either, because they've not taken the time to figure out what doesn't work and what they really want instead. This is such a crucial part of making a meaningful career change that so many people miss. And this is what keeps people stuck in work that just doesn't work for them. And this is why we have this huge narrative around work, that work is just something that you've got to get through, that you've got to live for the weekend, that nothing good happens in your 9 to 5. Let's change that narrative, because I really want to encourage you that it is possible to find work that you enjoy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. So if you're thinking about quitting your job, it can be really tempting to believe that that is the answer, that you just need to quit your job and all will be fine, because that nothing could be worse than the situation you're in at the moment. But the thing I see time and time again is that the people that just quit their job without taking the time to pause and think about, what isn't working in my current job and what do I actually want? Those are the people that end up job hopping and find themselves in another job that still doesn't work for them, because they still haven't figured out what it is they're looking for. So if this is you, stick around, because I am going to be sharing the exact method that I use with my clients that will really help you to get the clarity about what you really want, so you can make sure that the next job you get is better than your current one. So the good news is you don't always have to start from scratch to find yourself in a place where you love your job. There's this belief that to make a meaningful career change, you need to do a full 180 and change everything about your job. But that just isn't the case. What I'd encourage you to do is to start by asking yourself these questions. So in your current situation, is it the job you don't like? Or is it maybe the people or the pace or the pressure? Really pinpoint, what is it about your current situation that isn't working for you? Then really think about your skills and your strengths. Is your current job allowing you to use your skills, to use your strengths? Is your current job something you're even interested in? And the third thing to ask is whether your current job is in alignment with your values, those things that really matter to you. Is your job allowing you to pay attention to those things, or is it getting in the way of them? So if you're able to answer those questions, you may find that you're actually closer than you think you are. It may be that you just need to make a small pivot rather than a big, scary leap into a career change. So let me tell you about the power of small tweaks. I want to share a story about my client, Arena. So she came to work with me convinced that she had to leave her industry, that she didn't like her job anymore, and a complete career change was necessary. After we'd done some work into figuring out what it was she liked about her job, what it was she didn't like about her job, we found that actually the day-to-day work was still something that Arena really enjoyed. The thing that was missing for her was the ability to use her creativity, and she was really struggling with the lack of flexibility. For Arena, the end result was she dropped to 4 days a week and was able to take on a couple of extra projects that her manager more than happily handed over to her, because he was able to see how passionate she was about using her creativity in this role. It was a win-win. Her manager didn't need to recruit someone new, and Arena was able to continue to do the work that she enjoyed while allowing more time for family because she was able to work 4 days a week and increase her flexibility around her hours. So it may be that for you as well, just making a small tweak, so changing your working hours, having a conversation with your manager about sidestepping into a different side of the business. Maybe it is changing company, but in the same kind of role, in the same kind of industry. Okay, so if you are listening to this video, it's because you're thinking about quitting your job. So before you start scrolling through the job boards, before you hand in your notice, let's just press pause. Let's just breathe. And I want you to do something for me. So over the next week, I want you to take note of the things that are draining your energy and the things that are lighting you up. Because it may be that there's a lot of good stuff in your job right now, and we don't want to miss it just by jumping into a different role. You want to work out what are the things that are working, what are the things that are not working, so that your next job role can have more of the things that you want and less of the things that you don't want. And my other top tip is don't do this alone. This is why I've created my Career Change Collective. It's a totally free resource, a totally free community that you can join to come alongside other people going through the same journey as you, finding themselves in a situation that they're not quite happy with, then wanting to make a change, wanting to make a tweak. In there, you get access to peers on the same journey, as well as access to me. I'm in there every day, answering questions, posting resources, doing Q&A sessions. I would love to be part of your journey to find work that matters to you.